The next day, Tun Utama got up very early in the morning. Seeing no one around, he decided to explore the place. The sun was shining brightly, and the air was fresh and filled with the sweet fragrance of blooming flowers nearby. He wandered farther from the house toward the edge of the woods, where there was a creek that separated the place from the woods. As he tried to cross the creek by stepping on the rocks, someone yelled, "Be careful! Those rocks are slippery." But the warning came too late. Tun Utama lost his footing on the moss-covered rock, and he fell into the water with a splash. Luckily the creek was not very deep and the fall was not that serious. Tun Utama was more embarrassed than hurt, as he saw a young woman standing on the embankment above him. And when he saw the person who was yelling, his jaw dropped. He thought he must have seen the forest fairy, a most beautiful fairy. "Who are you? Are you for real?" he stammered. "I am Siti Sharifa. I live in that house over there." The girl answered with a giggle. "You must be the gentleman who was staying with us last night." Tun Utama tried to get up, but he felt a terrible pain on his right leg. He realized he must have twisted his ankle in the fall. So Siti Sharifa had to help him to get home, since Tun Utama could not put any weight on his right foot. They walked home slowly as Tun Utama leaned against Siti Sharifa. The father happened to come home at the same time, and could not believe his eyes when he saw Tun Utama and Siti Sharifa, walking side by side holding each other. But he was relieved when he found out what had happened. And so began the recuperating time for Tun Utama under the care of Siti Sharifa. It was a golden opportunity for Tun Utama to get to know Siti Sharifa. He was amazed to find that Siti Sharifa was so knowledgeable in many areas, and that she could engage him in conversations about various topics. Siti Sharifa was witty, she was bright, and she was fun to be with. They both spent the days together, and Tun Utama believed he had found the woman he searched for. All this did not escape the attention of the parents of Siti Sharifa. There had been many suitors trying to win their daughter's heart before, but all failed. From what they saw, they were hoping this young man could be the one, and yet they did not even know who he was, and where he came from. Tun Utama's foot was healed in about 2 weeks. But he wanted to stay a bit longer, and so he offered to help around the house. He stayed for another 2 weeks doing whatever he could find, and in the meantime, he continued to learn more about Siti Sharifa.